everyone, and thank you again for coming today to this new live stream. Hi Sunny Sims and hi Mia, and welcome for this new stream about CC creation. So today I have started a new set. I'm really at the very beginning. So I have not much to show you yet, but I'm going to show you what I've been doing this past 2 weeks, because I've been very busy. Hi Ristic Gamer, thank you for coming, welcome in. And hi Cinematography, thank you so much for being here. So let me put you the screen there. So for those who are my patrons, I have been posting a lot of Christmas stuff on my advent calendar, but I also posted some TSR stuff today because TSR made a very special collection. So that was my super secret project, you know. I think it was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago when we did some stockings. And I told you about my super secret project, and that was it. That was TSR special collection. So they contact a few of the featured artists, and they ask us to do wait, I have this always putting on, and they ask us to do a special Christmas collection, and this is the result. So we had either rustic theme or we had colorful theme. So I made this one. You can also recognize the poinsettia plant that I did for this. And thank you, Sunny Sims. So this is the second part with the little reindeer, and it's lighted. And this one is like more colorful, very modern, with some neon stuff and glitter, a lot of glitter. This must be awful to actually put in your house, like for real, because you probably put sparkles everywhere. Like I did my Christmas tree like a few days ago, and now I have glitter everywhere. Like even my cat have glitter on her face. I thought that karaoke was your secret project. Yeah, that was another one. I also have another secret project with Ravashin, but she's very busy and going through hard stuff right now, so I'm not sure we're going to finish it for Christmas. So maybe we do it, I don't know, next year or for another occasion. So yeah, my another big super project was the record player. And good afternoon, Carolina. Welcome in. So for those who were here, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I played a sample. So okay, let me put you. So I made record player, and in game you can actually hear. Not sure I can actually put it in my game because my game is very low on the music. I've put my music very low because I was tired of having the shitty music very loud. So I made this is the record player, and in game they can like listen to Christmas songs. And then you have my songs. So I recorded like 5 Christmas songs in Simlish. I have rewritten the lyrics and recorded like in my house. So very. Yeah, the kids love it, and because it's retro music, usually the adults don't like it. But I think it goes well with the fact that you have Mariah Carey, and probably all the adults are very tired of hearing it, you know, in the mall, something like that. So every time it's like, not this again. Hi, Peregrinations. Thank you so much for being here. And hi, Lala Lucybug. Thank you again. Also, amazing, great job. Can't wait to use it in game. Yep. So I have another one. Okay, please stop now, because I have heard it enough. So this is something that I finished today. So it's posted on TSR. It should be published on Friday, I think. So it was for Hanukkah. Super great work out with the announcement on Sunday of the song of this Christmas album. Very ingenious and beautiful. Thank you, Rustic Sims. So this set was made for Hanukkah. We actually made the plate on last week live stream together. And since then, I've been doing, well, all this. So I choose, I don't know if you remember my references, but I had like a buffet cupboard, kind of like the one we see in the bottom. And today we released my first set of CC. I couldn't have that without your tutorials. Thank you. I'm excited to see what you're going to teach me today. Oh, that's great. Congratulations. Finished Hanukkah set is gorgeous. Wow, thank you, Ephemeral Alex. So yeah, so we have some shabby chic furnitures. Hi. Hi. No, too soon, sorry. Sorry. Looks good, Sim, thank you. We have some decoration, and there is a menorah and some plate pile and glassware, and the crackers are functional. They come from the holiday pack, and there is like this drape hanged in the ceiling. Let me show you the crackers. It's cute. And I can't change the animation because this is something that it's fixed, but they can actually open it, and sometimes they get something. No, she doesn't want it. Why not? Is it for adults? So he had like this kind of Pokemon. Nah. So there you go. And I made another swatches for Hanukkah, which is golden. But then all the other swatches are like plain. If you know you don't want anything religious and you just want to enjoy like regular. Thank you for the follow and welcome in Love Cams. You just want some regular stuff for your holiday, and then you can have like regular stuff like this. Kind of, you know. And then it's just Christmas or any party holidays, any celebration holidays. Hi Flomy, hi Dora, welcome. Hey Sib, hey chat, Miss Pink Soda, hi Charlotte. So this is coming out on Friday on TSR. I don't know if they will put some early access in it because I can't choose. I said that I didn't want to, but you know, sometimes I can't choose. Yes, hi, Love Cams, thank you. Welcome. Right, so and there is also like plenty swatches for this, so you can have like plenty stuff in it. Thank you for the follow, Charlotte. Love this set, Sip. Thank you, Mia. So there you go. There's 16 items, I think, in this set with all the drapes you want. This one was awfully difficult to because on TSR they are very strict on the poly count, and I'm allowed to only 2,000 polygon per tile. And because it has so many round stuff, it was very, very, like my initial mesh was like 4,000. So like, okay, I had to get rid of half of it. So I did my best, and I think I kind of kept the spirit without destroying the mesh, but it was like, yeah, very hard. I wish I had more to make it more detailed and round, especially the wheels. And thank you for the follow, America, and welcome in. So how about what we are going to do today? So I'm going to leave the game. I just wanted to check what they were as functional item, because I'm going to do a kid set today. Yeah, it's a kind of destroyed, kind of vintage. You know, it's not perfect. It's like a big scratch. Same with this one. So you can even put it like in your farmhouse, for example. And also the reason I do this is because even it's like every time I do a set, I'm trying to do something that can go for everyone. So even if you're not Jewish or you don't play Jewish themes, you can still use it like for any celebration dining or whatever. You know, it can be just a regular dining. You're just inviting your parent over, stuff like that. But also, if you're not even interested of this, you can still use the furnitures. So I'm always trying to make my sets versatile, so everyone can use them, even if you're not planning on the way I designed them. Your creations are absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorite creators. Thank you so much, Simerica. Looks high quality, to be honest. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, I have prepared some inspiration for my set for today's, and I actually started one item, but it's not finished. So we're not probably going to be able to test it. I can bring it in game, but it's not animated yet. But no. I want the kid to provide. Can I ask you what's your setup? Well, I think your nightmare is here. Hi, Felipe. You're not my nightmare. I can predict that this Syboulette will become one of my favorite to use. Yay! Love it. What's my setup? So I have a i7. It's AMD Ryzen. I have 32 GB of RAM. I have NVIDIA 3070 graphic cards. I don't know if you need any more information about my setup, but yeah, it's kind of a rocket machine computer. So today we are going to make a kid bedroom, but it's not any kid bedroom. It's like kids that are really into space. So I love space, and my father is a huge fan of space. He's kind of a nerd. He's really into computer astronomy, and like he likes to watch the stars, and he's got a telescope, and he knows everything you can know about those stars and traveling in stars and anything. And in my legacy right now, when I'm playing the Sims, I rarely play the Sims, but when I do play, my legacy kid, the elder daughter is kind of a nerd as well. She really likes science and everything. So I really wanted to do like a space bedroom for her. So I started by doing this bed. So I was inspired by this one. I didn't want to do something Star Wars. Star Wars is I don't know, that was not what I wanted. So I more wanted something, I couldn't really find what I wanted. I got inspired by this cute rocket ship, and I made this one. So for now it's not animated yet. I'm almost done, and the texture is not final. I just put dust because it's easier to test the animation if I already have some texture on it. But I want to use like how do you say, the wings to be like the side table, so you'll be able to place some stuff on the wings. And oh yeah, baby boy will love it. Yeah, I guess. So I will make like several swatches for this, but my main swatches is like this blue navy. I think it's really cool. I probably do something pink, white and black. I won't do many swatches about that one because that what takes me so much time every time, and I think the blue one is definitely the one to go to if you're going for the stars. I also search from high resolution images of constellation like that, so I'm probably doing a mural wallpaper with this. I was also thinking if I was doing like maybe a galaxy one, but that probably be a bit too much. Hello fellow CC creator. Hi Cicera, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. And what else? So I'm going to do a telescope like this. I also will do like a mobile with the planet that will like very slowly turn around, like my nursery babies mobiles. Probably some clutter like this rocket, stuff like that. I really like this lamp here, like shaped as a moon. So this is super nice, this lamp. I'm also thinking about maybe doing a blackboard, but if I start doing this, then I will have to do, you know, all the swatches in Simlish and English, and I don't know if I want to go into this yet. What else do I have? Yeah, I want to do like a library corner and maybe some school stuff. Galaxy wallpaper would be awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add that. So something so they can work, because I really aim this set to be kind of like 10, 12 years old. So not that much toys, because it's the age where they kind of stop playing with games and more like playing with video games and stuff like that. So not that much in toys, but more like a corner to work, make their homework and read and stuff like that. So about reading, this I found like amazing. So this is what we are going to do today, because I want to try something new. It's something that I have already done on another object, but I have never tried on a chair. What we are going to do is we are going to do this like an armchair, so the kid can like read in this like in his corner. But I'm going to add a light map, so it glows like this. And it's not a lamp, it's a light map. It's a bit different. It's what I used in my Christmas set to make the sparkling reindeer, kind of. I also want to make some sticker that will glow in the dark, that will really glow in the dark. It's again, it's not light, it's glowing. A Cubby to read is awesome. I want one as an adult, yes, but a bigger one then, because I'm not sure we're going to have a lot of spaces in here. I also want to try to do this. This is super cool as well. Thank you for the follow, Cicada. I don't know how to pronounce that, sorry. So right, so we are first going to mesh it. It's very easy to mesh it, because it's basically just a cylinder and some cushion in it. Maybe we add a pillow in it. That will be very useful for my Bar Club. My jaw is on the floor. You are so creative. Thank you. This is Cicada. Oh, Cicada. Okay, nice to know. Thank you. Okay, so no, we are going first to create the item. I'm going to save this because I haven't tested it in game yet. I haven't done the animation yet, but we can at least maybe just test the mesh probably. Glowing stickers, that's something I would love to create for my main household. Well, if we have time, maybe we can do both, because I don't think this will take that much time, because glowing is actually not that difficult to do. We basically just will do posters and then add a light map. It's kind of the same thing. Right, so opening Sims 4 Studio, we're going to clone a chair. There is a weird thing about the chairs and the sofa in the game, is that all the SSAO, which is the ambient occlusion, are like seeing through by default when you clone from Sim 4 Studio. So in game, if you have the SSAO activated, like by default of the game, then some item you can see the shadow through. So that's very annoying. So I have cleaned some chair to remove that effect. So that's the reason I'm always cloning from my library and not from a base game item. Like for this one, for example, I have cleared already. So I'm going to call this cylinder. Cubby is not really Cubby because it's supposed to be cubic, right? So it's not really Cubby. How can I? Will the Cubby go the bunk bed on its own? It's probably gonna be able to be on bunk bed, but I haven't done a bunk bed yet since the release of the bunk beds. I originally wanted to do a bunk bed, but I really like the rocket bed too much. So I think I actually had maybe on my Pinterest I had a bunk bed first as inspiration, but then I had this idea about the rocket bed, and I gave up the bunk bed stuff. But usually anything you can put under the bunk bed. I'm not sure it's going to snap, but it should be. I don't know. We can try. Sorry. So cylinder. Okay, let's call it Cubby because everyone calls it Cubby anyway. Cubby. Chair. It's not really chair, but yeah. I struggled to figure out how to do a light map. Well, by default you don't have one, so you have to create one. But it's very easy. So I call this set Galileo, which is kind of, how do you say, homage? Tribute. Yeah, it's a tribute to, well, Galileo. So this will be around this price. So I'm exporting it because I want to keep the QB. It's like, oh, okay. I thought, oh, okay. Because for me, QB is like cubic, like a cube. So I thought, like, that's not a cube. But then okay. Okay, let's call it QB then. It's fine. So I'm exporting this because I want to keep the proportions for the rings. No, it's not the bed. It's the QB. QB, I said. Because here you can see that. Yeah, here you can see that this is where the Sims will sit. So we can still change this. But if we change it too much, we might kind of destroy the animation. So it's better to kind of follow-ish the shape. For example, here are the foot. So it's not exactly the end of the foot. So this is more like the ankle of the characters. So if I will put the butt lower, I will have to be careful that this doesn't go like in the floor. So usually we have space with the child because they don't touch the floor, so we can lower this and we can keep it here and they just look like they are seated. But for the adult, if we don't want any weird animation, if we have to put this lower, we have to put the foot like far, so they actually can kind of like real life. They will put their legs like in front. I have something I made in my very early CC creation sets. I think it's the Morgan set where I have made like on the floor pillow where the Sims, and I spent a lot of time calibrating where we're supposed to go this. So that's why it's important. But this is on the floor, but we can actually put it a bit higher than that, maybe. We'll see. Oops, no. So I exported the Cubby, and this will be for the sizing. So I'm removing all the lamp and camera and rigs because I don't need it. And I will also put my plugin here, screencast keys, so you can see whatever I'm typing on my keyboard. Right. So by default, we have 2 drop shadow that are useless because I don't like them, so I never use them. And then you have a font, which is the shape of our the mesh of our chair. And we have 1 texture for the diffuse, and we have a normal map and a specular map. And we want to add a light map. So for that, I will first have to create a new instance number. So I will go to Tools, #generator. Here, there is a way that we traditionally do as creators. It's kind of a code we have to use to avoid having duplicates, because if we put some random thing, then we can have some conflicts with other CC. So if you put the name according to the code, then there is a very little chance that anyone will have the same as you. So usually it's like your name as a creator, 2 points, the name of the set, the name of the item, so that will be Cubby chair, and then the name of whatever it is supposed to be, so that will be the light map, and then we're supposed to be the date, 2021, and it's 2034 at my house. And then we have several numbers here. The one that interests me is the last one. It's this one. So I copy it, and then I'm going to duplicate a DST, whatever DST, it doesn't matter because we are going to import the new light map after that. So I'm just going to duplicate any DST, but in the instance number, I'm going to paste the one I just created here. Right. So now I have a new image here, and this is where I'm going to put later my light map. For the moment, so I can be able to recognize it quickly, I will put any image. It really doesn't matter. I just want to put something that I will recognize. Oh, that's my light map. So let's say this is supposed to be the light map on my flickering Christmas tree. So now we are going to link this to our mesh. So I have to edit 2 of the model because we have the model load 0 and we have the LOD 1. So I have to do this 2 times, and this is very important to do this before adding swatches, because else you will have to repeat it again and again. So better to do it before. So here I go to meshes, and then I select my font and I will click on the fourth edit items from the top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's supposed to be material resources entry, but I prefer to count because sometimes, you know, this is material 2, so people can sometimes get confused. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we have all the swatches. So on my first swatch, this is default, you don't have to edit, we don't care. This is the 2 important you have to edit. So let's go first on the default one, edit item. And then very easily, I'm just going to add a light map. Light map. I don't remember. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, I'm going to check on my older items. What was the name of it exactly? So this is something where I added a light map. So you can see that this is the item, this is the texture, and then I have a light map that looks like this, and this is actually glowing in the dark in game. So if I go in my model and I go on the fourth, here I usually have a light map, and it's where? Where is it? Did I choose the right one? Yes. It's supposed to be A46. Nope. Where is it? All right. What happened? Oh, it's the burnt. Oh, I didn't edit the burnt. That's why. Okay, so light map text. Light map text. And light map always on. This is not compulsory. It's like if you want it to be always on, like obviously. Hi, Masmayo, welcome in. So this is what we are going to add there. So sorry, light map text here. So again, light map text here. Was it? No, yeah. And here we have to put texture, and in the instance number, I'm going to paste the number I created, and the group is supposed to be the same from any texture we use because it's always the same for any texture. So sorry, it's the group 80000 something, and the type is this. Any texture, it's always the same type anyway. You can see it's always 00B2 D8 something like this. So I'm going to no, that's it. Let's try it that way. Let's also no. If it's burned, it's not glowing anymore. So I won't add it on the bird effects. All right, save. And then I have to do it again on my medium one. So sometimes the medium one is hidden in the model and not in the model load. So go to data, loads. I'm going to hit on the medium and edit item. Fung, 1, 2, 3, 4, edit item. And here I edit the set one by default. Here, and then I add an alpha map text. Damn it, where is it? Alpha. No, that was light. Oh, I don't remember. No, see, light map text. Light map text. Yep, light map text. And this is supposed to be texture, and I'm screwed because I forgot to copy paste, and I'm not sure I can. Oh yeah, no, I can't. I have to close it before. So I'm just going to edit that one. So I can't access it here. Medium, edit item, font 1, 2, 3, 4, and default. Edit item. And now I can paste my reference number. So there you go. We have the file that is prepared with the light map. So when we are going to mesh it and texture it, we'll be able to create a separated light map, and in game it will close wherever we put this light map on. So let's mesh it. I'm going to put my references on my side. Where is it? Here. So this will go where you can't see it. Here, and let's go. So basically it's, well, a cylinder, and because it's quite big and it's kind of the only thing we have, I'm going to put a lot of vertices in it. So maybe 64, sorry. So it's round. I'm pivoting it, and I want to keep it kind of like this. So now we also need to decide if we want the kid to sit like a regular chair, or if we want to actually rotate it. Like, for example, where is it? I don't have it open. Like if we want, because maybe we actually want it like this. So the kid actually sits here. So it will be accessing it. So there is two ways of doing that. We can either, well, mesh it like this, but then if you put some stuff around, it might have some problem accessing it, or we can rotate the rings, and that's quite difficult to do, but we can do it, but it's difficult to do, but it's doable. So what do you think, guys? Do we, like, is the kid sit like this? Or like this? I think that this it makes more sense, but we have to rotate the slots, and that's very yeah. I don't know if I remember. I think the last time I did it was a long time ago. But okay. I think it will animate more smoothly if they sit with the legs out of the hole. I think so too. But it's more cute. Okay, let's do it like we want challenge. So yeah. Second option, I agree. So then I don't really need that. I do think we need something a bit bigger than this, because they need to fit in it, kind of. I don't know how high are the bunk beds in game. Actually, I've never. Okay, I'm going to create to duplicate a bunk bed just to see the proportion of them, because I wish they could be under them. So this is just a test. All right, so that's not bad. I don't think I will do the black part because the swatches will take a lot of time. Also, see, let's make the most complex job possible directly on the bunk bed. Yeah. But there's something I like to spend times on and something I don't. Like, for example, the kitchens. Like, there's so many kitchens CC already, and it's such a pain in the beep to do one, because one counter is like 10 different meshes, because you have to do all the things all around, and the texture have to fit them all. And then every item from the kitchen is something complicated. The sink is complicated, the washing machine is complicated, the stove is complicated. Thank you for the follow, Simulik, and welcome in. Like, everything is complicated in the kitchen. I think I made 2 or 3 kitchens since I started making CCs. Just too annoying. And thank you for the follow, Black Izora, and welcome in. And the beds are really difficult, but no one are making them like really animated. So I like spending time on making animated bed, because, you know, it's something that is lacking, because we can have pretty beds with like dolor de cabeza de verdad. Sí, mucho. We don't have much choices of bed with animated bedding, and I really hate when the Sims are like in the bed and they have their heads they're completely drown in the decor blankets. So yeah, that is a good point. You do a lot of niche content, which is great. I do think to do stuff that, you know, people can't get anywhere else. I think there is like lots of CC available everywhere. If you actually look for and you do some research, and when you use Pinterest, Tumblr, and everything. I think the game exists for like 8 years now, so it's been a long time since CC creators made stuff. So I felt that everything, but also when you look at stuff, it's all the same. It's always the same bedroom. It's always the same kitchen. It's always the same style. It's always. Sorry, guys, I have. Someone. OMG, the drawing in the bedsheet make me laugh. It's like the most beautiful beds, but I can only see the same foreheads through the pillow. Same. And I like to play with, Wicked Whims, and then it's like your own pixel, but with the bedsheets. So yeah. That's it. So I just want them to fit under the bunk bed, just in case. Yeah. Same with the build item, actually. Like when I started making CC, I really hated putting stairs in my builds, because I found the maxi smash stairs. It was Pee-wee. But she's completely ignoring you guys. Pee-wee. She doesn't give a fuck. So I never put any stairs on my build, because I found the stair very ugly. So then I wanted to do some stairs, and some friend I made from the CC creator area. I asked them like, oh, I want to make stairs, and everyone answered me like, no, that's not possible. Yeah, watch me. Anyway, I'll be back in 2. I'm just going to kiss goodnight my boyfriend. See, bye, right back. There, I'm back, and look who's here. Say hi, Pee-wee. Hi. Hi. Yeah, she's not happy. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm going to yeah, cats. She tried to sneak in like with my boyfriend. Like I closed the door, and then I looked for her, and there was like no sound, and I was like, Pee-wee, and I heard a very small like so yeah, she tried to stay in the bedroom, but she's not allowed to. Cat is so cute. Yeah, she's super cute. She's very annoying, but she's super cute. Wow, she's a cat. Alright, so here we go. And this is the easiest part. There. Then we are going to make the comfy stuff in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this and hide this, and I don't need this anymore. This I will keep just in case, and this I don't need. So I think I've made 64, which means if I have, for example, 4, no, that would be 16. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate it in 16 different parts. So I'm going to select everything. I'm sorry if maybe I will do something and then I will go backwards, because I'm not sure exactly how to do this, so I'm just trying something new. Actually, I think I will do something like this. So 1/2. Deux, trois, quatre. I need to speak French because I number better in French. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you guys speak another language. Is it something that you already experience? Like when I was living in Japan, I can't count in a foreign language. Like counting at so much concentration that I was... Sorry, go back to French. So now I'm going to hit Alt E region and like this. Yeah. I did take French for 5 years. I can still understand a lot, but it takes me a lot of extra concentration than I did when I was more actively speaking. Yeah, I get that. Same with me with Spanish. My grandparents are Spanish, so I used to speak Spanish very well, but now I kind of forgot it, or at least I can understand pretty much, but when I try to speak Spanish, all my words come in English. So I start my sentence in Spanish, and then without even noticing, I'm switching to English. So I think I need to kind of reactivate my ear. Everyone was keeping something else in England, and then they want to reinvent English. Yeah. It's basically how the English language started. Right, now we're going to do this for the other 4. Oops. I used to talk French un petit peu, but currently my French is very rusty. Yeah, that's the thing with the foreign language. It's kind of like biking. You never forget it, but you need to practice it if you want to stay fluent and if you want to keep it. If you want to keep your vocabulary and stuff like that, for example. I tend to forget when I'm not in the country. Oops. So I'm using a lot of shortcuts here. So let me know if you want me to explain more exactly what I'm doing. But basically, I have extruded every 4 faces, and I have done it like one any other 2, so it doesn't stick together. And now I'm reducing just the top surface so I can have this little bevel, and then I will add another bevel to make it look more round. Kinda. So if I put my decimate edge split and smooth, it will start to look a bit like my stuff, like my references. So now I can try something like this. Select everything from my outer edges, sorry. Spanish, it is much easier because it's very similar to Portuguese, my first language. Yeah, kind of same with French. I think Portuguese is way more closer than Spanish than French. But I guess for any other people around the world, Spanish is very close to French too. Like I knew some Japanese friends who were trying to learn some Spanish, and it was like very difficult for them because obviously they don't have anything to start with. Because in Japan I was friends with a salsa teacher, so that was a very strange circle of friends, like Spanish people and Japanese people who wanted to learn Spanish and salsa. I'm hoping I haven't forgotten anything. So I still have the one on the sides. You're probably wondering why am I doing this, and you will see very, very soon. Damn it. There. And okay, so I have selected all the edges almost. Now I'm going to exit and do a rotationing scale, and now I'm going to that sounds funny though. What does the salsa Japanese people? And now I'm going, oh no, it doesn't work. Damn it. It doesn't work at all. Okay, I'm going to remove those then. Yes. Well, I met a Japanese guy who was speaking French very, very good, but with a very strong Tunisian accent. And I thought it was very weird because for us, those people are usually, Arabic people, because there are some African countries that speak French. So having a Japanese guy speaking very fluent French, but with a very strong Arabic Tunisian accent. And so I asked him, and his teacher is Tunisian. So he completely take the accent from his teacher, and he was speaking it like a native Tunisian. It was actually very, very cute. It was super cute. It was very surprising, but super cute. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So there's one thing I need to fix. I thought this one was weird. Yes, Very strange mix. All right. So now I'm just going to remove. So I'm going to select one that is blue. I'm going to hit Shift G, and it will select everything that is sharp. And I want nothing that is sharp, so everything is like very smooth. And now it looks like kind of like it's my like the soft cushions, kind of. I know German that speaks perfect English with a strong Scottish accent because his teacher and roommate were from Glasgow. Yeah, definitely. That's funny how we pick very quickly the accent of people around us, actually. Okay, I'm having trouble understanding what I'm doing, so I'm selecting this and E and SY. Yeah, better. Yes. No. No, I'm going to do the opposite because in my references, let me show you. In my references, the cushion go outside of the cylinder, but I'm going to do the opposite because that will cost me less polygon. So I'm going to actually, I know German that, I know, I already read that. So I'm going to take this and actually make it go, no, both of them. Make it go further. Yes, like this. And I'm going to add some bevel to make it look even sharper. Hi, Brother Reese, and thank you for the follow and welcoming. So like this. And okay. Should we add some, maybe we should add some cushions. So I won't go in Marvelous Designer just to make a cushion. I will just import whatever I have already made because that will fit nicely. I don't have to redo it. We don't need like something special. So I'm just going to append something that I made, for example, for the, maybe for the advent calendar. I made some cushions, I think. Yeah. Cushions object here. Yeah, so I will pick only two. Hi Mamadek, good afternoon. Mamadek is my first subscriber. I'm super proud. And hi Area, welcome in. Okay, I might need to deform it a little bit because it was supposed to be on a flat platform, so maybe I will actually have to open Marvelous Designer just to do that. I think I will have to. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to do very quickly two cushions in Marvelous Designer. So I'm going to export it in OBJ like this. Okay, and I'm going to open Marvelous Designer here. I'm going to, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to import, open avatar and choose my Cubby. There. And then I'm just drawing 2 quick cushion square like this. I'm going to remesh it like this. Here. Better safe in Blender. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Thank you. I think I'm oh no, you from YouTube, because I think in Twitch we can do like, you are using my currency channel to like send me some messages. Maybe I should like set them up to put some stuff like that. Like, don't remember to, and please save, and please drink. So I'm showing every side to each side. Like this. And then I will have to change the fabric. I will keep something kind of sturdy, like lambskin. And I also need the pressure to be something around 6 maybe. Yeah. So easy. Oops, where am I? Yeah. I also need to put the friction really high so it doesn't slide too much. And then it became, you know, too complicated to handle because it's very slidey. Yeah, like this it's better. Yep. No. Stay there. Stay there. Maybe it's too fluffy. Stay there. Yeah, don't move. Okay, so I'm going to freeze that and I'm going to create a new one. There. No, I want them both. Here. There. Then I unfreeze. I'm moving around that one too. Maybe that one is a bit smaller. All right, and that's it. Easy peasy. I'm going to select them all and hit export. Actually, I'm going to reduce the size of the polygon because we don't need that much precision. This is nice. This is enough. This is more than enough. There. Okay, and now I'm going to import. I don't need this. Bye bye. I'm going to import it here. Import OBJ pillows. And now they're kind of lost because they're either too small or either too big, and I'm guessing they are very big, so I'm just going to reduce them because the scale between Marvelous Designer and Blender is sometimes very random. That was very fast. Yeah, it is very fast. Yeah, it is very fast. That's why I wanted to avoid like going there, because it's like but then it's better because it fits exactly my shape. Your creation are amazing. Thank you, Aria. So there we go. Okay. And now we are going to reduce the poly count, and we are going to replace the poly count later. Now we are going to unwrap first. So I'm going to remove the sharp so we can see whatever I'm doing. I'm going to select those lines, 1, 2, and mark seams. And Roxy Jane, hi, is that going to be a sofa? Yeah, kind of, like kind of a chair. My reference picture is this. So for the kid, he can go in there and read peacefully. And I will add a light map in here, so there is like some light going from it. And learning so many things right now is so cool. Yeah, that's the point. Excuse my lack of interior design. It's a super common modern furniture piece. Is it? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Do you do this professionally or as a hobby? I actually started as a hobby, and now it became my main job. So now it's my main job. I don't really consider myself as a professional yet, but I'm learning every day. At first, I thought it was something for the cat to run into. That would have been nice. Yeah, but I can't do animated things for the Sims. So if the animation already exists, then I can do it. But if it's not, if it doesn't exist in the game, I don't know how to animate the stuff. So for Mama Deck, this is going to be a kid bedroom. So I already made, not this, I already made the bed. So this is a kid bedroom, but more specifically, it's for kids that loves space. So for now, I made this bed that is inside a spacecraft, but I'm not happy with the shape of the spacecraft yet, so I need to like redo some stuff. I think I want it more round. I think it's a bit too. I wanted to keep it on purpose, kind of straight, but I will add more roundness. And my inspiration are something very spacey like this. So I will have some wallpapers with constellation and planets and rockets and telescope and stuff like that for the kids. I don't see many reading cubbies now. We have them when I was kid, especially in library. It's cool. Yeah, I do think it's cool. Especially I don't like crowds, so I like the fact that I can be kept from, people. Can't wait. Yeah, well. The kitten on a new computer says it's very unhappy information. What? Which kitten? Kitten on my computer? Which kitten? Is it the one on my desktop? This kitten? Anyway, this is super useful to get back into Blender. I've just found out how to export the 3D images of individual Sims in my game, so I'm going to make bests of them, but forget everything about Blender. Yeah, well, we tend to forget a lot when we don't practice kind of same of languages. That's why I have a notebook. I have a notebook where I write everything down so I don't forget, because I have a very little memory. There. So I'm going to cut in here, Maxime, and so this is one stuff to actually. I'm going to. Hi Lilith, and thank you for the follow. I'm thinking, because if I cut it here and then I unwrap, this. Then I will have this whole texture only on this, and that might be maybe won't be enough, except if I do plain texture. So that will be enough, I think. Okay. So here I'm using the snap to axis to actually make them straight like this. Then I'm going to unwrap this. So usually to see better what I'm doing, I prefer to separate it from the rest. So basically what I will do in here is selecting this and selecting the one on top as well. Maxim, it should be fine. Yep. And the pillows, and then we have to reduce a little bit the pillows. They are a little bit too much. Yeah, all cats are kitten to me. On fait semblant que je parle bien anglais. D'accord, d'accord. Yeah. I honestly forgot all the control if I haven't used Blender in more than 2 weeks. Yeah, wow. It's normal. When I was actually working in an agency, my computer at my work was a Mac. So I had all my shortcuts completely messed up because the Mac is like Apple something. So you actually hit it with the thumb. And on PC to usually control something. So you use like the little finger. So every time I was going home, I was completely messed up with switching between Mac and PC, and I really don't like Macs. And thank you and welcome for the follow, local honey. Smooth. Why I knew not smooth? Why is it not smooth? Oh, because I... Yes, more smooth now. Yes, please. All right, so I need to bring back everything. I'm going to put everything on the same direction, so the fabric will have the same pattern, a line, like this. And this is the most important part, because this is the biggest part. So there is like the outside, but the inside is very small and very hidden. So this I will make it smaller because I don't need to see it that much. Or at least, oh, I don't know. Okay, not that much because we still see the sides. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a line in the middle, in here. I'm going to hit V to cut, and I'm going to add this. So it will take small polygon, but it will save me a lot, like a lot of UV space. Yeah, see, one line. Are you going to make it functional or just decoration? No, it will be functional. The kids will be able to sit in it. And I will also rotate the rigs so they can actually sit, like go that way, but sit that way. Yeah. Every time it's like, okay, next time I'm doing a live stream, I'm going to do something super easy so I don't, mess up during my stream, and people can see like, yeah, I'm super comfortable with the CC creation. I can do everything. And every time I end up with like, oh, doing something super difficult, but yeah. All right, so this and this, okay, and this I want it to be as big as possible because this is where we have the more details. So this is mainly taking all the space already, so I'm just going to like put a little space for my cushions. We try to don't make that much. Oops. Yeah. And don't forget about the margin. It's very important. At least 0.005. The unwrapping process is really hard for me. Yeah, it kind of takes time to learn how to properly do it. Once you get comfortable with it, it becomes more logical, and then you kind of thinking kind of like origami. The next step is like know how to unwrap, and know how to optimize the UV space so you can actually have the best texture possible, less pixelized, and also kind of optimize the way you are going to later on texture. You learn most from mistakes, and they are more memorable too, so mess-ups are probably even more useful than watching someone who does everything perfectly right away. Yeah, you're definitely right, but you know, my ego takes a little bit each time, but you're completely right. But that's only when I actually find my mistake, because sometimes stuff just don't work, and like, okay, sorry guys. It's what happens with the bed we did like a month ago, and I did find the solution, but like the day after. So I just posted on the comment of the video, okay guys, that was why. You said things I'm the only doing and make all years feels like Christmas doing. Wrong. What? Things I'm the only doing? Oh, you're talking about the things I'm the only one doing? Sorry, I didn't get what you meant, Lily. That's fine. You can say it in French if you want. I'm going to translate. So I don't need that much polycount on my cushions, so I'm just reducing them. I'm going to keep that one because we can see there is like a serious fall in here, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to skip that ring. All right. Okay, 4,000 is not bad for chair. 5,000. Why 5? Oh, that's because there's the original one. Yeah, we have to do a lot of back and forward with the rig, so we want to have them as we want. So 4,000 is not bad because usually I allow myself to have 2,000 per square, so we kind of have 2 square here, so that's completely fine. Okay, so this is supposed to be the drop shadows, so as usual I just hide them so they are very short and we don't see them at all. So we have 0, 1, and this is supposed to be what is this? It's empty. 2. Save. Tu as dit je finis toujours par faire des choses difficiles au lieu des choses que je suis la seule à faire et qui font sentir comme si toute l'année c'était Noël. Ah, d'accord. Okay, so she's saying like, I say like I always end doing like some impossible stuff, but she actually thinks that I'm the only one that I'm able to do it, and it felt like Christmas for her. That's very, very nice. Thank you, Lily. So yeah, I'm not even sure I'm the only one. We are very few to know all that much and to actually explore them. There is one guy at in the TSR team, which is really good with all that kind of technical stuff. And Ravashin is also very good. And Little Dika, who is doing some Maxis Match objects, is also very cool. and very, very talented, and he's very curious. So we get along very much because we have the same curiosity about have you ever tried to do this? Have you ever tried this shader? Have you seen like this thing? Maybe we could do something. How you know what value add to cut? So it's very easy. It's like in Sims 4 Studio, it's like 0, 1, 2. So usually it's like drop shadows, and mesh. And because I have made like hundreds of chairs, now I know by heart which one is which one. But usually it's always the same order. But it changes sometimes. Like for example, on my bed, the 0 is actually the bed and the 1 is the drop shadow. So sometimes you have to, verify. But this I just know at the end of it. How to speak correctly, new medication make me weird. That's fine. That's gonna be fine. I hope you are fine, Lily. Okay, donc save. And then I can import it in here. Yay! And now we have to do the texture. And then we have to move the rigs, and then we'll be down. Actually, that was the high. So, quick notice about the texture. So, it's been 2 months now that I have been streaming my my mesh creation, and I have noticed that when I was opening Substance Painter, I had some memory leaks. So sometimes my stream was cut off. So now what I do is I made my texture in very, very low resolution, so it doesn't take too much memory to my computer. And then I finish the texture after the stream. So I will do like only one swatch, so you can see the process of texturing, but I won't spend too much time on it because I can't really go into details too much, because then I can it kind of make crash my stream. It kind of make me crash my whole computer because the streaming software is not compatible with Substance Painter, which is super annoying. So I'm going to close this to save as much as memory as possible. Yeah, I mean, I know Percy, Sixam, Felixon, I know, but yours are always different and so you're enjoyable. I think I got all your stuff. Thank you so much. And yeah, Percy, Sixam, Felixon are mostly Maxis Match creators, and they are very talented, but they don't go very far in the impossible stuff. Like for Little Dika and I, we do columns, we do spandrels, fences, and platforms and stairs and things that no one is brave enough to explore, because it's out of the limits of Sims 4 Studio. You actually have to go like in the packages underground world to do it. So usually people just don't go there. Et tu es française, on peut ressentir un peu de fierté aussi. Yeah. So Substance Painter. I am sorry in advance if this cut. If it does cut, I will be back 5 minutes later, because I will probably need to restart my computer. So you just need to refresh as soon as you see me online again. So I'm hitting new, and I'm going to put 1000. Usually I do it in 2000. I do everything in 2000, and at the end of it, I export in 2000, but then in Photoshop, I put it back to 1000, because I think 2000, it's too much, because the game doesn't read it. So unless you actually edited the settings of your game, the game by default can't read the 2K. And because I'm aiming my content to be the most accessible for the most people possible, I always stay to 1000, so it doesn't take too much space. And I think I didn't export it in OBJ, so let's export that one. Cubby. So this is our item. So first I'm going to change the HDRY map. I'm going to take the studio so it doesn't have that much contrast. And I'm going to bake the mesh maps. So here I'm going to go in with 2000. Okay. And what it adds, it will add some what we call the ambient occlusion. So we have the shadows integrated in our mesh texture. So that's super cool. So because the item is very small, I'm not sure the wood will be nice. I'm going to try, but no promise. So I'll probably do, like, usually I do 3 swatches with wood, like light wood, medium wood, and dark wood, and then I will do everything plain color. So just for that one, there we go. That's not too bad. So this is my favorite wood. I think I use this wood for all my item. So black mask, and I select only the outer circle. I used to edit the texture in game to be 4000 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 4000, that's a lot. And also it's different for CAS and object item. But object texture with 4000 is probably too much. Well, whatever you like, but if I was doing this in my game, I would probably crash it. Like, I have only my objects, like I have a lot of CC, but only my objects in the build by are only my item, and I have 9 GB. So I made 9 GB of stuff. I'm crazy. I have 2776 content. I produce a lot, I guess. So here I want it plain, probably on the other side, like this. It's nicer. And I want something smaller, like this. No withering, no knots, and no roughness. Yeah. And I'm going to put it light, like this. Then I'm going to use some fabric. So this is my favorite one, is the Canva. Where is it? Is it? No, it's not that one. Fabric, it's cotton Canva, my favorite base material. Yeah. 160 GB of CC. That's a lot. But then when I'm streaming and I'm launching the games to show you guys, you know, how much does it take to launch your game? Yeah. Mine is 17.5, and even with SSD, it's somewhat slower. 90 GB would be painful. Yeah, definitely. Or switching into live mode and build mode. $50 minutes? What? An hour? Yeah, you are some very passionate people. Only Alpha CC. Yeah, I guess so. You want dinner, honey? Yeah, let me just to set the timer for the beef. Okay, guys, there's one thing I forgot. It's the lights. I forgot that we actually wanted to add some lights. So I don't know where to put the lights now. It's kind of the purpose of this item, you know. Hi Spirit Mentally, and thank you for the follow. Okay, I'm finishing this, and then I will go back to add somewhere where we can actually put the lights. A stripper light in the inside roof. Actually, I wanted, like, if I take back my, so what I'm going to make is a light map. It's not a lamp, so it will not emit light. It will only put as if I had a LED in it. So what I wanted to do is to actually put a ring of light along it. But I feel that my mesh is a bit too thin in here, so I probably just poke this out a little more so I can have some space to put my light in here. I know merging CC together makes the game launch faster, but I haven't gotten around to doing that yet someday. Well, you can do that, but then if you actually update from other people, like, for example, I publish something and then 6 months later, I update what I'm telling that was Becky, and you download it. If you merge everything, it will add them, so it will create a duplicate, and then it's worse. So you might want to merge some packages together, but not like everything together, I think. So I'm going to add 2 more fabric for the cushion. And black mask. This is one. This will be gray, and then I will change the fabric of that one. I think that I have one that is linen. I really like this one. So black mask, and I'm selecting that one, and smaller, yes. Maybe beige. Yeah. And it's a bit too orange, that one. All right. I'm going to save. Well, I'm a fan of you. I have all your creation. Thank you, Spirit Mentally, and welcome in. I didn't know that you have Twitch. Just going here every Tuesday. Well, yeah, welcome in then. Thank you, really. Thank you for all the item created. Thank you. So yeah, I'm streaming every Tuesday, and I probably add a new one. And I'm also thinking maybe I will add some time where I'm building stuff, because I love to build stuff. So I'm thinking maybe if you want to watch me build, maybe. So I'm see. I have also to find a nice time, because this is a bit late for me, so I can't keep this every night. It's also nice because then I can go to the gym and everything, so that's also nice. So I still don't know. I have on my I'm a big fan of to-do lists. I'll do to-do lists for everything, and I have something like message stream, because I want to do a poll on my Patreon about what timeline would be best, and I haven't decided yet. Anyway, so okay, I'm going to add some more height. So the goal is I want to add some LED on each side of this, but here I don't have enough space. It will be very blurry. So I just select my ring here, and I'm just going to make them a bit larger, so I have more space to put my LED, and you know, be cool. Yes, building streams. Yay! I could also do my legacy streams, but you know, it would be like one every day during a month, and then suddenly nothing during 3 months, because this is how I play The Sims. Save and export in OBJ. then I re-import in here, project configuration, Cubby, okay. And it will start again. We only need to recalculate the mesh maps because we moved some stuff, so the shadows are probably not the same. All right. So one step before doing the LED is I like to add some more shadows and lights on my item, so it looks like more dramatic. Oh, I missed something. I just bought what? I just bought Power PC and I love it. My game goes so much faster. What is that? It's a gaming PC. Oh, wow. Lucky you. So I'm going to put, I don't like the shadows being black, so usually I just take a very light brown like this. I keep only the colors and I put it in multiply with a black mask and a generator that goes dirt, and it's basically using my shadow ambient occlusion to put some dirt. So I'm just then lowering, and you can see the difference is like instead of having black shadows, it will actually be light brown. So that's a bit too dramatic, so I'm going to lower a bit the opacity of my layer, and that's better. And then that's final touch is the light. So I'm first keeping white, keeping only the colors, and then I'm going to put some black mask, generator, and curvature, and I'm going to reduce it to keep only the edges, so that we add a very nice touch like this. So then I'm going to change it to overlay, and it disappears because white overlay is too bright. So I'm going to keep something close to my wood, something like this. And you can see it adds a very nice touch of light to my item. Oh, it's like Alienware. I used to have an Alienware before. I love taking screen with reshade. That is my way to play the game. I used to have reshade too, but I uninstalled it because it was too laggy for me, I think. What is your favorite style to design whenever you're building game? I really like the industrial style, although I haven't made that much industrial style furniture yet. I think I have 3 styles of build. It's like either I go full white, either I go full black. And sometimes I like to do very colorful as well. So I don't know, I don't think I have a style, I think. I tried to make my boyfriend build one for me, but he doesn't understand why I need that kind of for the Sims. Yeah, he doesn't know. Fine. This is a bit too pink again for me. I think I need to lower in the... Okay. So, once again, because my software Substance Painter is very buggy and it makes my memory leak very fast, I won't spend much time more. So I won't do any more swatches. Even at the end I will have more swatches, but for now I'm just going to keep it that way. What we're going to do now is the light. So I'm going to add a paint layer, and for now I'm going to be blue so I can actually see what I'm doing, and we are going to change the color later. This is the reason I like to work with the mask, because if I use the paint and then I paint something and then I want to change the color, I can't. So instead I put a fill layer like this, and then I add a black map, and then I add a paint. So here, whatever I will paint in here, when I change the color here, it will. So I can still go back at the end of the day to change. So what I'm going to do is basically just simple lines along the Cubby to figure out that there will be light. So I'm going to put some hardness in here. So what it changed is like the shape of it. So this is blurry around and this is not. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to, so this is, no, this is not. It's supposed to be. Oh, this is the exterior. Okay. This is the, yes. Where is it? That's the one, and that's the one. Yes. So those are the two sides of my mesh. So I basically just going to draw a long line from top to bottom. So I'm going to click in here. I'm not sure it's big enough. And then hitting Shift, it's going to put a straight line like this. Easy peasy, but I wanted something a bit larger. Nope. As we say in French, caca. Caca is like poo. Nope. So it's very hard because actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this so I can make it bigger. Now I can see better what I'm doing. I want here to here. Let's see. Yeah, much better. And the other way. This is very precise. Yay, first try. All right, so this will be glowing in game. Isn't it easier to make a wall light? So we can put the bench on both sides and add the light. Yes, but it's less cool. Now I want the effect when people, they're launching their game, they're playing, they have the little kid, they're making the room for the first time, and then they put this as like, oh. So yeah, we could probably do a lamp that was exactly the size that we want. But having a glowing chair is nice. And also people who came early learned how to add a light map to any item. And that's something we are also going to use later for making glowing stickers. And just, I have a warming blanket, you know, like all people, on my chair. So my butt stay warm. All right, so for this, the glowing will probably be white. I was you pointing out because you say you always go on the difficult side. Well, actually making a neon is like very easy. We just have to remove the footprint so the kid can still go sit, because if there is a lamp in it, he won't go through it. But it's kind of, no, I think this is more difficult. Actually. Okay, so maybe let's work on that. So here we can also add a little bit of height to show that it's actually like a bit like different. It's very, very subtle, but it will work in game because we will do a normal map. And normal map are cool. So I'm going to export. And first I'm going to choose just the normal and roughness like this, and I'm going to export the 2D view. No, I forgot to change the output directory, sorry. and normal and roughness here. All right, so I'm going to save. I just arrived and I'm trying to figure out what this is. It looks like a very comfy hamster wheel, and I would like one in real life. The fact that it's comfy and the hamster wheel, it's like it's kind of paradoxical. No, it's supposed to be this. It's like a reading corner, a Cubby. Midnight, I have an appointment early tomorrow, so I go. Bisous, tu es la meilleure. Bonne nuit. Et merci d'être venue, Lily. So yeah, this is supposed to be this. And I also forgot the light map. So for the light map, sorry, I'm going to remove everything and keep only the lights, and I will add a black, completely black to anything else. So anything else is black, and just my light map is white or whatever color you choose your light map to be. But what we want to export is not what we have here, it's the base color. So basically what we will have is something like that. So everything's black, and except where we put the light color. So this I'm going to export, and I'm going to keep only the base color. So that's for the light map. So I'm going to save, and I'm going to close this fucking software, sorry. Because this is very eating all my resources on my computer, and I don't want my stream to crash. That's so cute, thank you. Right, so I'm going to import my texture. This is my favorite moment. Yay! I also changed the mesh a little, because I think I edited the fact that the outside was poking out more. What happened? It didn't upgrade. Oh no, shadow. Oh shit. I edited the shadow. Open recent. Better. So now we can see the line of the light on the outside. I'm going to edit the shadow. Okay. Forgot to change the mesh cut number. Like this. For now, I'm going to replace the medium by my highlight, but I don't do it. Do the proper way. I just will do it outside of the stream because it's not a very interesting process, and I have already explaining it in my reducing polygon tutorial if you want to know how to do that. But it takes a lot of time and it's not very interesting. So I'd rather we try something else instead. And then this is where I'm going to upload my lab map, but we have to edit it first because right now it's very, very dramatic. So we have to reduce it a little. So base game, normal, roughness, I'm going to edit all three of them. So this is the base color. So the base color is basically very white and black for now. And we can see that in the item I made for the Christmas stuff that was published today on TSA, that the light map doesn't need to be that strong. Hi HoneyVD, and welcome and thank you for the follow. So this is my light map. You can see that it's very darkened because it works really, really strong. So if I put right now the one I just edited, it will probably flash too much. I don't know, light too much. So what I'm doing is I'm going to choose black and put opacity to 50%, and I'm just going to darken it a little. And if it's still too dark, I'm probably going to reduce it more. I'm closing it. So the roughness, I need to invert it and then put the mode to VB and put the color to red, because red will do nicely. No, actually blue. No, red. No, red. Red is good. Yep. Go for the red. Yep. And multiply. And merge. And then I'm copying the red channel in my alpha and lowering down and save. That's it. In DDS. Okay. And for the normal map, same, I'm going to reduce it because I don't like when it's too dramatic. So I'm going to select 128 twice and 255, which is the basic regular purple with 50%. So usually I do it like once or two. And then red goes into, red goes into alpha and green goes into red and blue. And save. Damn it. Save in, no, that was already one. In DDS. Okay. Okay. So back to our item. I'm replacing the normal map with my new normal map, replacing the roughness with my new specular map, and the light map with my specular map. All right, so now we have done the easiest part. Bonjour Sim, long time no see. Hi Kelly, how are you? And thank you for coming. So we've done the easiest part, which is the meshing and the texturing. Now we will have to move this so people actually sit that way and not in front of us. I want them to actually move from the side. So to explain a little bit how the ring works. Stress is final ring. How are you doing? I'm really good. I'm a bit frustrated because we had an outbreak of COVID in my gym. So they are closed for today. For everyone who was there on Saturday, they have to do a test. Because if anyone from them is positive, then it means like we kind of have a cluster. So I'm waiting for everyone to be tested so I can go back myself again. I wasn't there on Saturday, so I don't have to do the test. But I really hope that no one is positive, because then they will have to close for a week. So, and also hoping that people actually, test them first, and and don't say, oh yeah, I went, and that's fine, because they just want to go to the gym and they don't care. I need a moderator. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I need to take care of the. I have no idea how to use Twitch. I need to watch a video about how to, use Twitch. Anyway, just ignore this message. Right. So I'm going to explain how this works. So basically, animation, SFX, and a lot of stuff works with rigs, what we call rigs. Rigs are like key where attach something, and sometimes we can control a lot of stuff and sometimes we can't. So when I say I can't change this because it's part of the animation, like for example in my veterinary set, there is some part of the animation I couldn't change. So there are some lights during the animation of the machine because it's part of the item. So it's not something I can change. Sometimes it's just attached to something like this, like a rig like this. So I can just delete it, or I can move it to somewhere it's interesting. And sometimes it's just part of it and I just can't move it. Like for example, if you are one of my patrons and you downloaded my Monopoly game, I could change the board, but I can't change the fact that they have bone in the head. This is part of the animation of the object, so this is not something I can change, or I know how to change, because then it would mean changing tuning and coding, and I don't know how to code. This is something for Ravashing or people talented like that, but I don't know how to code. So when you have that kind of animation, it's usually attached to one bone. So you can see that the parent in here is all about the transfer bone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually only pivot the transform bone, and usually, eventually, hopefully, it will pivot everything around. So that will happen in the rig and slot here. And it would be very easy if it was, you can see here orientation, if it was, you know, in degree, but it's not in degree, it's in Quaternion coordinates. So, hi 60 Janet, welcome in. So what are Quaternions? I have no idea how to explain. It's apparently, I didn't know what it was before I started making Sims item. Quaternions are like mathematical transcription of angles in 3D space. So it looks like this. Yeah, you're happy to come to my stream and do some mathematics, I hope, because, yeah. Anyway, so what we're supposed to do is like convert our angle in Quaternion. So what I want is a 90-degree on the x-axis. Actually, no, really. So it's not here. It's here. Oop. Yeah. So what is here? So actually it will be minus, damn it, minus 90. Yeah. So what is facing us will be, no, actually it was minus. Yeah, kind of like this. Vask take what? What is this? I need moderators. Okay, I'm going to recruit some moderator next month. Anyway, so what it does is like it gives you coordinates in here, x, y, z, and y. No, x, y, and w. Sorry. And in here, it's the value we have here. Identity. They are all. Yeah. So I'm going to save this item and make a copy because I'm not sure of what I'm doing for now. It's been a very, very long time since I've been doing this. I might be able to moderate, at least if you're looking for a human moderator. Yeah, definitely, but I have no idea how to make you moderator. Yeah, I have to look into it. It's fine for now. Also, I think there is like something also on the YouTube, so I probably need both. Anyway, it's not really important. It's just a bot, so we don't care. Another thing you can do is actually use this. By default, it's got the XYZ Euler, which is the degree stuff. So this is supposed to be like this. Yeah. And apply rotation. So now it's 0. Then I want it to be like this. And then I can just put it in Quaternion. So we can see X, Y, Z, W, and the order of rotated slot if my notebook is on time. is updated. Sorry. It's something like, where did I wrote that? Sorry, I got it. It's XZYW. So transform bone will be X0, Z is 0.77, 0 and 0.77. Okay. So now I'm going to save and close and reopen, and you normally it changed. Sorry, it changed. Yeah. Do you know this Italian black guy who's on TikTok and you know does the with a very bright and nice smile? It's kind of like, hey. So yeah, first try. Yes, first try. Yeah, I have it on my Instagram as well. New follower. Hi Vanillali, thank you for the follow. So yeah, first try. Got this. So now I have it on the right direction. The only thing I need to do is like moving around yeah, I don't use TikTok as well. But Instagram, yes. Me too. Me too, me too. So I need to move basically everything lower. So what I usually do, because there are some stuff that I don't want to really to change. So usually what I do is like I take everything and I change the butt, and then I move the foot. So I'm going to like take everything in here, and this is not the bottom of the butt. Usually it's like a bit higher. It's more like the hips. So this usually requires a few back and forth in game to make sure everything is right. I can't really test this without launching the game, but we will try it. So let's say I'm going to use the transform tool and offset so I can move everything without changing the proportion. So let's change to 0.2 to see first. That looks quite fine. I'm going to move it also a bit on the side. Is here. Maybe one. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, also the fact that we changed the orientation, it actually kept the same coordinates. So I was thinking I was changing the X because it's like right and left, but because it's like pivoted, then it's supposed to be Y. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So maybe a bit more. Just a bit. Yes. And maybe a bit more on Z. Okay. So we can see already that the foot here, we probably go through it, so we have to rise them. So this is the kids and this is the adults. So the kids, I'm going to put them much higher, a bit more. Okay, and then the adult, I'm going to put it more, and probably a bit more again, and probably more far. It might be weird, but we see. It's always weird when we change anyway the rigs. So let's see. So I'm going to change this. Yeah. Okay, let's test it. Not test it. Cubby chair. All right, let's try. Could be cool if one foot is a little higher than the other. That's actually a very nice idea. I'm gonna do that on my next try. Yep. Good. My hair is very long. I cut it like a month ago. Alors, see, my game is like 5 minutes, not 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Okay, so Galileo. Oh, I didn't put the bed. I wanted to try the bed. All right, so it does look good. If I go in night mode, we can see it's glowing. This is the effect we aim for. Can you see? Can I do the black guy? Love it. What's his name? It's Cubby, I think. Yeah, Cubby. It's Cubby. So now let's try the animation. So let's start with the kid first. Come and sit. Yeah. Yep. So you can see that. Yep. So just again, can you sit, please? Yeah. So we can probably put back the butt a lot, and that will probably fix the foot. So okay, come here when we ask the guy. What time is in France? It's like midnight and 20. So the guy is it's awful. It's yeah, it's yeah. It's awful. It's what? It's nope. Thank you for the follow. I won't come in. Linel. So this is not working. So we are going to change that. Yeah, holy moly. Oops, sorry. So I'm going to take everything again, and this time I'm going to put it way back on the Y. Yeah, at least. So the foot of the kid have to be more than that. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. His feet are in the right place, just not the knees. Yeah, there's something in the mechanic that just don't go really. Should name the leg breaker. Yeah, this was supposed to be comfy. So you can see that sometimes it just don't go really as planned. So this will have to go. I'm not even sure we can actually make it fit for the adult. Actually, I'm going to try again, but I'm not sure of the fact that the adults have so long legs. Yeah, it seems painful in advance. Hard jobs, yeah. Okay, let's try. Yeah, the girl is dancing on my record player with Christmas songs. You know, she's a big Mariah Carey fan, probably. The leg breaker. What is you? It's a working legs. Money back not guaranteed. Yeah, maybe it's something to work out, you know, because it seems like the knee were kind of like very. So maybe it's something, you know, to work out, like a leg press, but you know. Okay, girl, you first. No. Oh yeah, I wanted to try the bed. So the bed looks really nice. I just want to. I think I want the shape to be more smooth. I want the. Yeah. Anyway, that's fine. So, girl, you go first. Ooh, that's better. Yo, yeah, it's my Christmas song. No, please, I'm sick of it. Okay, can you sit, please? Yeah. Yeah, the fact is we should try to rotate it like this. Now it's like this, and we should try to rotate it like this, but because when I did this Morgan here, it worked kind of. See? Okay, this is weird, but this works, and this is what I'm aiming for. So maybe I should go in this object to take where the rings are. But I spent like hours to make fit this, and it's still like kind of in the floor, but that was the best, because if I was raising them a little bit, then the knees go sideways. So let's come in here. Yeah, see that? The knees are a bit uncertain. Yeah, she doesn't know where to put them. Yeah, don't move, don't move. No, don't open your skirt like that. It is possible to rotate the foot 90 degrees. It is possible, but I'm not sure it will fix the animation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reopen that object and see where did I put my my rigs. And maybe I can copy that. So that was an old set in 2020. And that was the Morgan set, and it's the Flocushions. Right, so there we go. Let's open them both. Right, so we have the bird was nice, I think. I didn't check it out, sorry. I should have. So this is the butt. And this is the toddler child target foot. So this is Y06 and this is 7. So if the butt is 0.3. The foot should be 1. Where is the butt? Okay, I need to take notes. So this is 0.375 and this one is Syboulette 3. Okay, let's take that one. Around 0.6 and the foot is 0.7, which means there is 0.7 differences in depth, and the butt is 0.85 and 0.82. So sorry, it's mathematics again. And hi Duckling, and thank you for the follow. I think the butt should be higher than the foot to not have flamingo legs. I think you are right, but I'm not sure I can do this with how I put the cushions and mostly how I have this. Maybe for the adults, I will have to put the butt on the cushion here so they can have the legs here. I see. You might have to turn it so the leg go out the front. Maybe you can set up the object on a small drawer to raise it up. Well, the point is that we wanted to have it sideways. Like I could have, it would be super easy to make it like as you suggest. Oh, thank you, Kylie, for the subscribe. Thank you so much. And thank you for her. Thank you for peregrinations. But we want to make it, you know, super original, and we want to actually people, like if I can't make it, I will probably go back and I will just make it look like a regular chair, but I want it to, and super fun. Can you look at how the ring looks on an item like a chair? Well, this is the original one is from the chair, but the fact is, like in the chair it goes like this, see, but we want it to go like this, and apparently the Sims doesn't really like it. So when we try to do that, and if the feet are higher than the butt, it kind of have the flamingo legs, like Cicada was saying. It's like, oh, we can then call it the flamingo leg breaker, kind of. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the butt in here. I'm going to put it higher, like 3 maybe, 4. Yes, and a bit farther, like 4, 5. Yeah. Like this, so it's probably like inside the cushion, and then the foot, right and left, I'm going to put it not high, so probably 1 point. What did I wrote? It was a bit under it, so maybe 45, and 45 for this one as well. And the Y of my butt is 0.5. So no, 0.5 more. It should be maybe around. No, that's the other way around. Maybe something like this. Maybe a bit more. I think a flamingo pattern is mandatory here. No, that's not the theme of the room. We said space. And I was not talking about space when smoking, okay? So don't put drugs in my channel. I couldn't send messages for some reasons, but you're welcome. I enjoy your content and streams. It's so worth it. Thank you so much. It's really helpful. It's very nice. Okay, so for the child butt, same. I'm going to put it a bit further, like this. And for the foot, I'm going to put it. So where is the butt of the child? Child butt here. It's like 2.229. So I'm going to lower it. Yeah. Could you make it longer instead of a share and then get the animation automatically? I know nothing about CC making, so I don't know if that's even possible. That's definitely not possible. Usually if you have a question, it's like, can we do automatically something? The answer is no. Yeah. We wish, but no, we can't. Because even if I had like what to call it, like a lounge chair where you actually have a longer, we still have the problem having like to raise up their legs, so and then they will be able to sunbath, which is not really appropriate. So no, that's a no. But that's fine. I'm going to try that. If it doesn't work, I'm going to try again after stream to see if I can find the really, because I remember when I made that one, that the difference between like the difference between leg breaker, flamingo, okay-ish, and perfect. So I couldn't do perfect. So you can see that the result, I have the foot like a little bit under the floor, but it was like really, really, really close. And I settled for something almost perfect, because you can see like the child has a flamingo syndrome, but I thought it was acceptable. It was okay. So I'm aiming for that okay-ish, because it's very core, and I think it's better to have it like this. If I can't, I will put it back on the right side, and they will just sit normally like they're supposed to. That's why we make a save. We made a save. So I will just rise this a little bit, and I will just put it like a regular chair. But I really wanted to do the other one, but that's fine. If we can't do it, then I think the most important thing is that it's actually usable and it's functional. So if it's the way it was supposed to be designed, then that's better. But then I think it would be amazing if you flamingo leg when making CC chairs with special settings. No, it's not amazing. It's very painful. It's very painful. Well, it looks painful. Okay, let's save and try again. And then we can do the stickers, and then I go to bed. The glowing stickers. Okay. No, we will always say it is the flaming. Oh no, sorry. I already read that. As always, awesome. Thank you. You're very nice. But yeah, sometimes I'm wondering why do I always try the impossible thing, but yeah. Oh, don't leave me write my final research paper by myself. Been lurking. Hope your day has been well. Oh, hello, Tiny. Thank you so much for coming. My day has been very well. Thank you. I hope yours as well. So we are trying to make this chair functional by the way that people will actually be seated sideways instead of frontways. And hi, Lacridagu. Welcome in as well. So, okay, the kids first. Go ahead. Try it. Okay, that's not bad. That's not completely... Hi, thank you for the follow, Lacry. That's not completely awful, but that's still not really nice. I don't know why it doesn't... Yeah. Yeah. And I think this one will be more painful. Go and sit, please. Stop talking.
Ooh, with this soup. Washanoi lonkas. Punare. Moi beam.
Yeah. And now we have also this problem about him being too tall. It is fine tuning that takes forever. I had that before. I mean, I've seen people think like that. Really, it looks like his knees are stuck, you know? Like... No, yay, Mia, it's awful. No, it's... No. I don't... I cannot unsee the flamingo legs. Yep. Yeah, and also we have now the problem that he's too tall. You know? So I think I will just give up this idea and make it a regular chair. It's really too bad. But flamingo leg should be an emoji for this channel. Okay, I'm going to work on my emoji. And we make some. I need subscriber because I can't. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. I can have only 3 emoji by default. So please subscribe so I can have more because emoji are live. Okay, maybe I could keep the sideways. No, that's for your daughter. Please go here if you want. Maybe I could keep sideways for the kids and frontways for the adults. Maybe. Random question: how long were you making CC before it became your main job? So I started in That's actually cool. Wasn't supposed to be like this. The fact that it moves. And now we have the Christmas songs again. Please shut up. So I started making CC in April. May. Well, I think I started making my first object in April and I finished it in May. And I started publishing on TSR in June. I started my Patreon on September and it became my main job in January. So I think it's 6 months later, I think. It's not on purpose, the fact that the bed is moving, because I haven't assigned the weight, but it's super cool. I'll try to keep it. I'm not sure if I can do it, but it's so cool. It's so cool, because usually you have to animate the bedding, but I haven't done that yet. He put back the Christmas music. No! So, yep. That's super weird. I think it's worse when they don't have any pens that actually, yeah. Oh, thank you, Tiny! Yay! So actually, okay, let's do a little of advertising. Tiny has a super cute Twitch channel. I love it. When I'm working during my day, actually, I don't know where do you live in the world, but your time zone is like perfect for me because it's the morning. So when I'm working on my CC, I have Tiny channel on my second screen here, and she's like storytelling. She has a legacy and she plays with, and the way she's storytelling, it's completely unique. I love it. It's like I feel like I have a TV show, and I'm just following, the series, and she doesn't do it on purpose, but at the end of each stream, there is like a huge cliffhanger. And yeah, I really love your channel, Tiny. Thank you so much for being here. I think you should restrict the chat just for kids. I don't know how to do that. If I want to restrain the chat for the kids, I need to edit the tuning, and then it's coding, and then it's like, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. And Tasha Ravishing could do, but I can't. Please stop. Yeah, they do have the flamingo legs here. But it's fine though. It's fine because, they're actually bending the knee. Maybe, what do you think if I put the foot inside? Would it be acceptable? Maybe not. Though you have to... Oh, sorry. Could you just make it larger? Would that help? As if it would make the circumference relatively flatter. It could be, but I really wanted to fit under the bunk bed. See? It snaps. Well, it doesn't snap really on the nice way, although... I could make it an oval. I have to go eat dinner, but this has been so cool. I can't wait to see the final results. Thank you, Simerica, and bon appétit. I've been shopping in your patron all day. I loved it, the Christmas CC. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I will stop this item for now. I will think over it tonight of what I want. Like if I should, because I'm pretty sure, like if I sit the daughter here, we can see that she's bending legs. So this is something I can achieve, like this. Maybe I could hide the legs in it. Okay, I will try that out of stream because there's a lot of back and forwards into the game and into the creation CC. And I will choose later. And one last item before I go to sleep, and that will be a quick one, but that's probably super interesting to do, is, so for those who just arrived, we are making a kid bedroom in the theme of space. Keep the radio station, it's great. Thank you. What if you make it flat on the bottom, like an upside down U? Oh. Oh yeah, it could be. We still have the problem of the other one, meaning that they will have the flamingo legs and they will have the foot like kind of stuck in it. So I'm not sure really solve the problem. Anyway, I think about it overnight. Do you have a tutorial for me to follow on adding a light map? No, I don't. But you can maybe put like I don't know, a timeline or a sign, something, and you can go back later or make a, how do you know, like make a cut, an edit of the stream. You can go back later and put back. So because I'm going to redo it again for the stickers. So you can watch it, but I am explaining at the beginning of the stream. So we are going to we are doing bedroom on the space theme. For now, I have a bed in a spaceship, but it's not finished. I haven't signed all the way, so it's not animated. And I want to change some stuff in the spaceship because I think it's too square. I want it more round. So this is the spaceship, and we have this lighted Cubby that will be something like this, kind of. And I want to make a wallpaper with the constellations. And next item is some stickers on the wall that will glow during the night. Super fancy. So that's super easy to do. Promise. What we are going to do is I'm going to open Sims 4 Studio and I'm going to create a new mesh. That will be a poster, for example, like this one. So we are going to call it glowing stickers. Glowing stickers. Question: can a light map be applied to a wall or floor paint? I've never tried. I want to try. I don't know. I don't know because floor and wallpapers have very special shaders. So they don't apply normally. That's the reason, for example, I have floor and doors that don't exactly match in game, and that's because they don't have the same shader. So even if the colors is exactly the same, it doesn't react the same in game. And I can't really fix it by changing the color of my texture, because depending on the light, it will react differently. So if like it appears darker and I put the texture darker on purpose, then during the day it will actually appear lighter. So there is no middle way. So this is an example of a very stupid EA item. This is a poster. So this is basically 4 polygons, okay? And it have 3 loads. Why? Why? Anyway, we are going to keep only one. So I'm going to go in the model and I'm going to remove everything that is medium and low, because we are going to do something so low poly it can't be lowered down. So because of that, I'm going to remove this later as well. And we are going to edit the main load to add a light map. So here you can take some notes, Cicada, or you can put the timeline on where we are now, so you can go back later. It's very super easy. So let's go into and open the hash generator, because we will have to generate a new instance number. So we have a code that we use as creators, so we don't have the same instance number and that we don't create any conflicts between each other. So we put our name, 2 dots, the name of the set, underscore, the name of the item, and then whatever it's supposed to be. No, it's like map. And then the day. So it's like 15/12/2021 and it's midnight 49. And the number we want is the last one, is the FNV 64. So I'm copying it. Then I'm going to duplicate whatever texture I have here. It doesn't matter. But I will replace the instance by the one I just created. Okay. Then I'm going to import whatever image. It doesn't matter. It just so I remember that this is going to be the light map. Then I open my main load, the one that is checkered, because the one that is gray are the shadow load and they don't have any because it's a poster. So that's even more useless. Thank you, EA. Anyway, go to that data and hit edit item. And here, click on the right. We have only one mesh cut here, so it's easy, but sometimes you have more. You have the drop shadows and everything. So just click on the main one. And then hit on the 4th from the top, edit item. So 1, 2, 3, 4. it's the material resources. Edit item. And here you have the list of all the swatches. Hi, Janice, and thank you for the follow. You have the list of all the sets. The two first ones doesn't matter. They are the default one. You don't have to change them. It doesn't matter. These are the default and burn. You don't have to edit the burn version because obviously if the poster is burnt, it's not glowing anymore. So just the default one, edit item. And here we will have to add a new line, and that will be in the field light map text. This one here. Type code will be texture, and in the instance we are going to paste the number we created here. Then on the group we just replace the first number by 8, meaning that it will be CC, and then we put the type. It's the same type that any other texture, so we can copy any other texture. It's all the same. The diffuse, the cube, the normal, the spec, it's always the same. So we're just copying that and put it here, and that's it. And now we have a light map. And I'm actually going to import right away the light map I made from what was it? I think it was from my Christmas sets today. No, not today. No. Don't remember. It was the arc-en-ciel one. It was the garland. Yeah, that's the one. Why can't I see them? I can't see them. Why? What? I think that's the one. No, that's not the one. Damn it. Nope, that's not the one. Okay, I'm going to reedit it later. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to create a new file. And new file, okay. Basically one tile here is one tile in game. So we want something maybe that uses one tile like this. So what we are going to do is I'm going to import this and I'm going to recreate some of it. But I don't like all of them. Like for example, I like the stars, I like the planets, but the moon is too realistic and I don't want, this is super weird. So I'll probably do a mix between this and this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe just stars and two planets will be fine. So what I do is I open an image background here. Cubby. Like this. And I'm going to recreate the shape I want. So I'm adding a plane, but I'm actually keeping only one vertex. I'm removing all the other one. I only want one. And I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to remove this, the gizmo. And then by hitting Control left click, it will draw a shape. It's super easy. See? And there we have one star. And then you can move around if you like really bad like me. Yeah. Then you select everything with Alt, right click, and F, and then it became a shape. So now we are going to do the same with this one. It's a little bit more complicated, but nothing impossible. So here, if we want it to look round, we have to put a little more polygon on it. Like this. And then the ring. Hi, Adam Monsieur, and thank you so much for the subscribe. Thank you so much. I have my warm blanket on my back because I'm an old lady. So I'm just following the shape like this. And then the bottom. I'm not really precise because I'm going to go back later and move them around better. Because it's a bit difficult to be really precise with the right click. Is it winter for you now? Yes, it's winter. It's very cold, and I hurt my back at the gym 2 weeks ago. I have muscle sprain. It's not really the back, it's more like the glute. So because it's very cold in my house, I have to keep it warm so it doesn't become like really contract stress. No, what's the word? Oh, contracture. I guess it's the same word. Yeah, so I have my warm blanket like an old lady. So now I'm just moving around the dot to make sure everything is better than what I initially did. And then I'm going to do the inside. I'm not going to add all these details. It's not worth it, I think. We'll see, actually. Oops. There. And Tiny, if you're still here, you can post the link to your channel if you want, because I'm not really good with yeah, you're still here. Can I do that? Yeah. No. Damn it, what did I do? Oh yeah. There. Best channel ever. So here, because we have a hole, I cannot do like I did with the star, meaning that I can't like select everything and just fill it, because I won't have my holes here. So I have to artificially close it in here. And then I can select everything that will be on this side, like this. And then same with the other side, like this. What object are you most proud of that you have made? Mine is a sink that can be placed on any surface. Oh, that's nice. I think the stairs, like the functional stairs. Probably my first really complicated item that I made, and I made all by myself, and no one did them before I did. All right, so we have this, and I think that's oh, maybe the rocket is super cute. Okay, I will do this rocket because this rocket look a bit suspicious for a kid room. This one is nice. stairs. Thank you. It's been a long time since I made some. I made some in my brick loft latest stair, but it has been a long time before. It's very, very, very long and difficult to make one. Because there are some items where it's just painful and it's very long. You need a lot of patience, like all the spandrels, the columns, the railing, the fences. It's just a long work, but it's easy to do. It's just, you have to be patient and you have to do one step at a time. But the stairs are really, really hard. It includes a lot of thinking, which is, hard. So sometimes I just like to do something easy, like a bedroom, like regular room are easy object for me. Okay, so I can remove this. I don't need it. So that will be my main item. So what I do is I'm going to unwrap, easy peasy, like this. And now I'm going to just copy paste everywhere. So I think I want only one planet. And maybe I will actually add just a circle like this, but not that much vertices. So that will be a round planet. And then we just put a lot of stars. I want it to fit maybe one tile like this. So I'm just filling randomly. Will the sailing light be the sun? I'm not sure yet, because I have this reference for the moon, like this. I really like, so I don't want any other to be too much. So I was more thinking about adding some garland light like this. Maybe something like this for the bed. Not sure again. I usually decide on the row, whatever I'm doing. Like the more item I do, and then it's like, oh, I'm missing this, I'm missing that. I love this idea for a geese room. Thank you. This is something I wanted when I was a kid. You know, I have flowers because I was a girl. Okay, is it enough? Should we add more? Maybe a bit more? Maybe we should add a bit more like this so it doesn't look too much like a square. Yeah. All right. So I'm centering it. You can see that by profile, I didn't put it on the wall, but a bit farther, so it doesn't go like anything too close to the wall. A ceiling light that looks like a cluster of like glowing stars would be super cute too. Yeah, might be, could be. If it's not too high poly, because I always try to keep my content very low poly. Well, not very low poly compared to some creator, but low poly. Okay, so mesh cut is 0. We have only one mesh cut. I'm going to save. Stickers. Yep. And there we can import. No, I've removed all of it. This. Yay! So we have the stickers, and I'm going to, no, we don't need it. Actually, no shadow. Fine, I'm going to adjust the footprint so it fits my new mesh. And actually, I won't use Substance Painter for that one. I'm going to use Photoshop. So this is my, oh, actually, I haven't unwrapped these two. So I'm going to use this. So UV, export UV layout. Okay, and that will make me a PNG that I can edit. Because basically what I want is just it's so small that we don't have to put a lot of details in this. So what I want is just a yellowish gray color, kind of. I don't know if you actually had those stickers when you were kids. I did something like this on my roof, and it actually looks like something yellowish when it was not lighted, kind of. And then I want maybe to put something like an inner glow. So this is inner glow. I had the stars on my roof. They were greenish. Yeah, yellow greenish. Yeah, probably. Yep. So I'm going to save this. So that will be my diffuse because I have only one. Here. So I changed the UV map when I exported it, so I have to re-import it to fit my new texture. Yeah, that's better. It's all fun and games until one of them falls off the ceiling and hits you in the face in the middle of the night. It never happened to me. Maybe your room had humidity? The fact that it was falling from the roof means that they stop sticking. Popcorn, oh yeah, popcorn sailing. Oh, you know, like the kind of the paint that make like a little sand, kind of sandish paint, maybe. That's why. Because for me it was kind of the opposite. Like I had those until I was maybe 12 or 13 something, and then you grow up and then it suddenly become lame and you want to get rid of it, and then you can't really remove them. You have like glue trace everywhere, and you try to clean it because you know you're not a kid anymore and you're grown up and blah blah blah, and they kind of stuck in there forever. So now I need to change the light map because I put this for now, but I want something better. So I'm going to keep the same layout, but this time I'm going to put this more later like this. So let's try that light map. Okay, and then we can just test the object in game. So that will be Sib Galileo glowing stickers, and I have this from the name of my file. And no, that's not 2000, that's probably just 5. It's super cheap, actually even 1. Because something that you can buy on the $1 store. Let's say this is for kids. Room, kids, and do we have more? I think we have more. Is it entertainment? Okay, let's say, yeah. Kid. Okay. I want to try one more of my Cubby style. Let's see if I put this a little down. It still have the flamingo legs. No, that's not what I wanted to change. Let's try like this. All right. Let's launch the game and let's see how it goes. Okay, so first we are going to try the stickers because this is just what we made. Gali. Yeah, see? Let's try them outside so you can see the before and after. So this is during the day and during the night. It glows. So if I put some lights in this room. Yeah, it's magical. And night it glows. With this light method, futuristic I can do now. Yes, it's every time you learn something new, it's like the possibility. It's what happened when Ravashin made the lift, her lift mode. So I made lifts. I think it was actually maybe my first or my second live stream. So I made like elevator, and it's like, yeah, now we have elevator. Let's do some crazy stuff like this. And then later I was like, I can do spiral stairs, and you know, then all the possibilities, like, yay! So I changed a bit the rings, so I want to try again. That's not bad actually. I still think we can do a little bit better, but that's not bad. Okay, let's him try. Let's go here. Come, get out. Yeah. Try it. Yeah, this is bad. The adult is the worst, I think. Yeah. Elevator in a central column that floating stairs hang on to. Without elevator, it would be really so cool. Yeah, something like kind of the old Parisian building, maybe. They put back the Christmas songs again. Yeah. Right, so.
Oh.
Yeah, you see? He's annoyed. Let me help you. Yeah, you don't need to pee. You don't need to pee. And you don't need to pee either. Okay, so we are done for tonight. We have made this amazing chair that break your leg. See, that's still cute. Even if the animation of the legs is weird, it's still cute. We can imagine after that, when we will have all the library all around, that will be really, really cute. So I think I'm going to pursue it and try to make it less weird, but if it's still less weird, but she actually can go inside, that's still fine, I think. With the glowing stuff, it's cool. And now I think I'm going to add some glowing light on my bed as well, maybe. All right. Yeah. What would that large white floating squares? Oh, this is where I do my screenshots. It's like to have a white background to make the screenshots and the previews of my item easier. Like for example, I do this, and then I go in camera view, and then I don't have to cut the item. I can just make my previews like this. This is from Ravashin. She made a lot of them, and she even made a square one. Why is it this? That have slots for computer or appliances, something that usually you can't put on the floor. So it's very annoying when you're taking screenshot preview with it. So it's super useful. You can find it for free on her website. It's amazing. So this is just the background. There we go for today. Thank you so much for being with me during these 3 hours where we created this super cool Cubby chair and the stickers that glows in the night. And tomorrow I will be finishing this item. I have a huge list of super cool items. There's also something that I wanted to do, is like a cute computer. Like, it really annoys me that we give like super expensive computer to our kids. So I want to make something like I don't know, kind of look like a toy that could be like a low-cost computer for kids when they're doing their homework. I want to do a moon lamp, like okay, I want to do the planet mobile like this. I want to do garland lamp like this, maybe a desk, but not that one. I want to do this moon lamp. I love it. And this sculpture, but I don't know if I can't do this guy, so maybe I will buy the model of this guy and I will do this. And I want to try this with the glowing effect. So, you know, it's just a regular painting during the day, and during the night it becomes like this. Super cool. So yeah, that will be a very cute kit set for once. There. So thank you so much for being with me, and I'm all alone next week because my boyfriend goes to ski, so I'm actually planning of doing maybe one stream next week. So I will let you know on my Patreon or Discord. I have a Discord if you want to come. And if you are a creator and you need help, you can actually come here, because I can answer your question if you're stuck with something. And oh, hi, little Dika. Thank you. How are you? You're just arriving at the end of it. No. Look at this, little Dika. You probably be. You will laugh. So I made. Ooh, I'm a super parent. I made this chair, and it's actually the seating slots are rotated, so the kid can actually sit sideways. The problem is it's very low on the floor. It's not, so when the people are sitting, it's like breaking their legs. Please don't. Oh, thank you, Tiny. Thank you. Little Dika, do you know Tiny? She has an amazing channel on Twitch. She's like storytelling stuff, and the way she's like telling the stories is amazing. Amazingly funny. I love to work with her in my background. So yeah, this doesn't work. So I have to, for the kids it's quite alright actually. So yeah, he's tired of my Christmas music. So the kid is alright. But she doesn't want to go. Oh yeah, you should drop a follow. So we made this chair and we made these glowing stickers that glows in the night. Like during the day they are just stickers, and during the night it glows. Yeah, it's like the one we had when we were little. Like, we can't really put it on the ceiling because we can't see the ceiling in The Sims, but then you know, you can put it on your room and you can put it everywhere. Kind of. And then I have this bed that is a spaceship, but I haven't assigned the weight yet. I wanted the sailing one, but I never got them. Oh, that's too sad. Especially it's so little. It's so very tiny stuff that make the kids so happy. It doesn't really cost anything, and you know, it's it does hurt the wall. Like, I remember when I removed it, the wall was very, very dirty, and it has a lot of glue spots on it. Anyway, it's time to go to bed. So thank you again for watching my tutorial. Oh, my live streams, not really a tutorial. And so next week I will have more streams because I'm all alone, so I have all days. So maybe I will try to do something different. Maybe I will try to actually do some buildings, and we build some stuff. So go check out my Discord and put it in again. And you can also check my Patreon. Yay! You can also check my Patreon. I will put a poll very soon. I have to choose a new time for my streams. And yeah. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye bye.